Alright, crew members, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be making some Popeyes sticky whole wings. I'm going to be making them at home. So, y'all, I just got some washed chicken wings right here. And I just patted them dry and put them in a bowl. And when we get them in the bowl, we're just going to season them up really good. I'm going in with this grapeseed oil. That's just like a binder. And I'm going to use this Kinder's all-purpose seasoning. And then I'm going to use the garlic jalapeno, and then this garlic lovers from Flavor God. And those are the only three seasons I'm using as a base. Once I get those in there and coated on the wings, I did cover it up. And I'll let these marinate overnight. You don't have to do that if you want to. You really don't have to use all those base seasons if you want to. Salt and pepper's fine. Just season it with something and let it sit for at least 30 minutes. Right here, I got a wire rack because we are going to be baking these in the oven. Of course, you can fry them if you want to. Air fry them if you want to, but this is just my method of cooking. I'm gonna go in. I want to do it today. The crispiest wing is gonna come from a fryer with a grease, but that's just not what we're doing today. So I set my oven to 425, and I'm gonna bake these for about 50 minutes. This is how they're looking. After 50 minutes, after 50 minutes, I took them out the oven, and then we're gonna flip them over. We're gonna go through, flip them over because they're not ready yet. Now, technically, they are done, but they are not done to my liking. So we're gonna flip them over. The outside skin is a little bit crisp, but not a lot. So we're just gonna flip them over, gonna add that in there, put it back in the same oven for another 25 minutes. We're gonna start with our sauce, which is basically just a sweet heat Popeyes. I just added a little bit of melted butter and a little bit of sloppy mama for a little bit extra heat. But basically I'm just gonna put this in a pan, let it bubble up a little bit, reduce, just to make it slightly stickier, not as loose of a sauce, just so it binds to my wings better. This is after I took the wings after another 20 minutes in the oven on the other side, and then I'm gonna take that sauce and start putting it on my wings. I try to be generous. I just did one coat, and then I came back through and did another coat, and then after I get everything on, I did crank the oven up to 450 degrees. And I took my wings, put them back in the oven for another 15 minutes or so, maybe 10, might not have been 15. Take them back out, basting them with the sauce on that side again, then flip them over to the other side. And from here, I'm going to, I want to go through and put most of the sauce back on them. That's what I have in the pot. I just go through a few times and add it in layers. Then I go back in that same 450 degree oven for another 10 to 15 minutes. You just see me adding pretty much what the rest I have in the pot. And this is what it looked like after everything is done. And I just took like anything extra I had to lay it on top. And then we ate this with a Cobb salad. You see it, eggs, bacon, cheese, and tomatoes basically. And this is our finished product, y'all. Catch you in the mukbang. Some of these folks with water bugs anyway. They get any water.
Not a water bug.
They getting any water. You saw that girl on Facebook trying to get in that swamp at night and get that gator came up and snapped her.
Gotcha, bitch.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm AJ. This is Danny with hashtag. Hashtag the kids.
CCTV.
Alright, crew members, welcome back to our eating show. Today, guys, we back once again with another video. Danielle, tell me what we eating on today, girl.
Y'all, today we got some Popeyes sweet heat wings, and then we got a Cobb salad.
Yeah, so that's what we got today, y'all. We are, like I said, we are back. Y'all, excuse my voice. Got a lot of upper respiratory sinus stuff been going on lately. So my voice is in and then it's out sometimes. So just forget that. But I want to say, if this is your very first time on our channel, I want to thank you for being here. We ask you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. After you subscribe, make sure you turn on your notification bell, set your notifications to also be notified every single time. Again, it's just some heat for that ass. Oh, yeah. And remember to hit that like button. Y'all remember hashtag grow baby grow. Hashtag the cannons are on the road to 200,000 subscribers. Y'all, so we want to thank each and every one of y'all for being here. Yeah. All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and pray, and then we're going to get in this food. Father God, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for this food they're about to see, Lord. We ask you to be next to our bodies, bless us, and let's fortune. All these things we ask in your son Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
All right, y'all, so today I will be drinking H2O.
Yes, I love me some water, water.
I got a little Wilder's packet here, and I'm going to put it in. Glass in the frame? All right. So just get your water, boy. Oh yeah, I have a Wilder's Light pineapple mango lemonade. I noticed that if I dissolve in a little bit of water, it dissolves a little better. Otherwise, sometimes you got them little floaties in there.
It just says my mind, but them packets make my throat itch.
It's something.
Wait, it's not.
No, I can understand some of them being like that, but not all of them.
They make my throat itch.
So I usually do it like that. Then I just dump it on there.
White salad.
Oh, yes. Your creamy salad.
Don't say that like that.
I got the Ken's Italian with garlic and Asiago cheese. For some reason, they only sell this in small bottles. They don't sell it in a big bottle. It's the Chef Reserve. It's like one of my favorite Italian dressings outside of like the Olive Garden dressing. Yeah, I got tomatoes in here, which I normally don't do, and I got red onions, but I soaked them in a little bit of water and white vinegar to take that bite out because I can eat raw red onions for whatever reason. I don't prefer any other onion raw, but they give me bad indigestion. So hopefully, if I soak them, I hope they don't do that.
Maybe I ain't even trying to mix it around.
So yeah, y'all. I ain't even gonna apologize for us taking so long to post. Ain't no need at this point. Y'all already like, you know. If y'all here, y'all here. You know what I'm saying? That mean y'all ain't. Y'all ain't left the shit. But the whole goal, for real, I really do want to be posting regularly. By I mean, hopefully before, but I want to post regularly, like we used to, even if the content is a little different. By September. But it was just like ever since I moved back home, closer to my family or whatever, stuff just been different. And it's been I ain't quite like it's been hard to adjust to because that's not the problem, but I guess it's just
a series of events that keep happening.
right.
One back by another.
And I think it's more along the lines of, I don't know, just different. You didn't expect some things, and you know, so some things get put on the back burner unintentionally. And it's not like it has to be on the back burner. Let me make that clear. Because we can still make our content really if we wanted to. But it just is a backseat. But you know, this is our platform that we built, and I'm not letting it go. Even our lives and stuff, we'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Gonna do our live. We're gonna go back going live and stuff like we used to. Maybe not in the same way. But we'll be up here, you know. My nephew, we've had my nephew a lot. So usually, when he's over here, it's about him. Baby, it's about him. Because he gonna make the show. He gotta pay attention. All right, y'all. Look at that sticky juice, boy.
Not sticky.
These are in the oven, y'all.
Y'all, I'm tired of the heat.
It's hot.
And I was not one of the ones that asked for some.
I think I was ready for summer vibes.
Right.
But this heat. This heat is what I thought last year was gonna feel like. Because winter lasted so long last year. I just knew the heat was gonna be unbearable last summer. And then it did get hot.
Right.
But this heat right here is a vengeance.
It's taking me out.
Like, excuse me. This is literally that get somewhere and sit out here.
As soon as you hit the door.
When they say, the old folks say get somewhere and sit down, this way, get somewhere and sit down, you can't be doing too much. Outside of what you need to do. So put food on your table.
Right.
You got to chill out for real. And you got to be careful. That makes you hydrated. Because you forget to drink enough. And you'll be out here feeling bad and don't know why. Because that dehydration creep up on you. And you be it don't dehydrate. When you get dehydrated, it don't be like, oh man, I'm thirsty. You would think so, but when dehydration comes, it's more along the lines of I don't feel good.
Right.
And you don't even be thinking about water at all. That's the crazy part. That shit fuck you up.
And even at night, it be muggy. Like,
Stupid muggy.
What is this? What is the breeze?
Walk outside. Good God. You gotta be careful out here. Damn. Folks is getting in these bodies of water.
The lakes.
I think it's like 5 folk dead in Florida already. Like from amoeba and something.
Oh no. No. So
they was trying to go.
Y'all, they having Black Boat Weekend here on the lake. And I was turning it every time I'm not getting up there. And some amoeba come flying off the propeller and hit me. Oh my God.
Bruh. Like Norma been on the news all week long. Well, they're talking about the amoeba in that lake. Then they're talking about there's toxic algae that's growing because of the heat.
Hell no.
Miss me. They showing the pods of algae on the lake. It's growing because of the high temperatures. People are actively jumping in there and swimming.
Yeah. They be on them little boards.
With the algae. Then 2 people have died. 2 young people. There was one that was with his dad who was doing like work. He drowned in the lake. And then recently, there was another young boy, 16 years old. He was swimming, right?
I think what they were saying, because it was on the news before I turned it, but I guess this little girl had dropped one of her floaties or whatever in the lake, and he just jumped to get it, and I'm like, Lord, you should have left that floaty there. But I don't know what maybe took him away, or if he didn't swim that well, I don't know. He drowned.
These new kids ain't got no fear anyway. I don't even talk about them. You know, rest his soul, but I said these new kids is fearless. Cause that was me, my little sister, the little girl.
That floaty gone, baby. I don't know what to tell you. We can get another.
Right.
Can't get no other meat. Which, where I'm from, we don't really have lakes, so I didn't even know if people got in lakes. But once I moved up here, I said, they actually be getting in there, AJ.
Yeah, that's why people get a house on the lake. So they can go out.
I had no clue.
Yeah.
I thought we just fishing.
Baby, you know that people be in
I did not know that people were getting in there.
Oh, you talking about their bodies?
Yeah, they bodies.
Yeah.
There ain't no swimming pool. People get in swimming pools. People get in the ocean. I didn't know people get in lakes.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't a great lake.
Right. It's people getting in there.
You know they make little mini beaches.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, hell, when we was in Cleveland, what's that, Superior right there?
I think so.
You know they got them little beaches?
No more, you know.
Some of these folks are water bugs anyway. They get in any water.
Not a water bug.
They get in any water. You saw that girl on Facebook trying to get in that swamp at night and get that gator. That gator came up and snapped her.
Gotcha, bitch.
That was just stupid.
Why you trying to get in a swamp for one? A swamp
Ew.
at night. A swamp at day is stupid.
Alright.
Who wants to get in a nasty swamp?
Man, it's nasty for sure. I know there's some flesh eating in there.
That gator got her ass too. Because her friend was like, wait, no, she talking about some that gator's ass.
Then the video gonna cut off. I wanna see the rest.
She hopped her ass back.
Can we please talk about this CEO that got caught at this Coldplay concert on the kiss cam? My thing is that, why is you all hugged up like you out here free? Like it's just you and her.
I told you they were listening to John Legend. Stealing moments just to
be with you.
Looking
stupid. Talking about going out of town.
Yeah, and that one part. And hold hands all through the street.
Okay, but don't hold them. Everybody can see you on national TV like you don't got no wife. That is stupid. I feel like they was not the first couple that was on that kiss cam. So when you looked up and you started seeing people on this kiss cam, why you didn't go sit your ass down somewhere? Go to the bathroom, yes.
Especially because when they showed up, now I'm like, y'all give me some context. Because I haven't read the whole. I need to know, did the moment just get posted online? And then that's how it went viral? Or was it on TV? Because I know it was at a Coldplay concert. And so I just need to know because I feel like if it got posted online just by the person who was, recording the kiss cam, I feel like they had a better chance of playing it off if they would just stood there
Right.
and kissed. Because the thing about it is, them separating like that, it's guilt.
And then her face like, oh my God. Like, that's what she looked like. I ain't supposed to be with this man. That's what it looked like.
I don't have to know you from nothing to know that you guilty. You with this person you ain't supposed to be.
No.
Because y'all separated immediately. Like, y'all might as well played it off because if that's how it got viral by somebody just, uploading that video because y'all separated.
I'm sure that's what happened.
Now, another scenario was, could somebody who have known...
I'm thinking somebody was at that concert, knew who that was, and they said, one of them, might have been one of the employees, I got something for his ass.
They told her to put the kiss cam on.
You dumb.
Apparently, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but it was HR.
Oh, the lady.
That's a damn shame.
I don't know why you would be out here freely like that. Like, you don't got no obligation with somebody else.
And they in the balcony hugged up, but...
Honey, swaying back and forth, her butt on his crotch area. What are y'all doing?
Baby, I should have went to dinner.
Or something.
Left it at that.
I'm just trying to be exotic.
His wife probably said, "You told me you hated Coldplay."
Shut up. Just dumb.
That's crazy.
And what I've read recently is that he resigned just in your best interest.
Now he resigned.
Yeah, he resigned. And I think the company that he was the CEO of gonna put out a statement. I ain't read it, so I don't know what it say, but why are you out here frolicking?
But what they got to do with them though?
That's why I'm saying that that's a little personal, like, which I guess.
Well, I understand, but in a whatever relationship. But I mean,
It's not like he was with somebody that was underage. That I feel like would make the company look bad,
Also, I feel like that as far as a conflict of interest at work, I feel like it would be worse if it was somebody like a supervisor or a manager, because then that would be the conflict because you have her power to hire and fire. If it's a CEO, that's HR, she doesn't hire or fire him. He's probably elected by a board or put some, what I'm saying?
Still is HR.
But I'm saying as far as conflict of interest, it really ain't, what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Any other employee, she probably has the power to put in place, what I'm saying? Right. And, so it would be a little different. Granted, he might have the same power for her or whatever, but I mean, it's HR. It's not like, I just feel like it, because what I've always been told as far as, work-related stuff, it's like if you're out and something happens and you're representing the company at the time, or you have on a shirt that has your company name on it or whatever, and you're doing something egregious or you're getting caught in, like, especially like criminal activity, then that's when the problem, because now but I'm like, just because you happen to be the CEO cheating on your wife, I'm like, what's
and
that?
I'm sure that other people knew.
Right.
Because, like I said, I used to work with this man. I don't know. I guess he just love women. He ain't be with everybody.
Right.
Everybody. And then ended up marrying one of them. But she crazy because I wouldn't have married his behind.
Not when you done been.
You done already seen him with one girl we worked with there before and her husband. And I'm like, why are you messing with married? You married and you messing with married people. But I guess her husband found out. And because, like I said, the girl lived an hour and a half away. And he drove that hour and a half. And came up there like he was gonna beat his ass or something. I don't know. So that was dissolved, and she ended up leaving there. But these folk crazy.
I mean, yeah, you already know these work, bruh. I know half of y'all can probably talk about wherever you work at and how many relationships probably going on anyway.
Like you ain't got somebody at home. Like you ain't got somebody at home.
Right, that's the thing. They don't care.
And I'm like, why would you even want that anxiety?
What one of the jobs I worked at. Hold on, how did it go? Apparently, this one guy, it was this whole big thing. This one guy was engaged to this other girl in the office, and then she ended up sleeping with his best friend, and then they ended up breaking off their engagement, but still live together, and they had to come to work. They would come to work driving together every day. What the hell? It was crazy big thing.
That is crazy because do some mess like that, I don't want to look at you.
But then he also started talking to another girl in the office who she worked closely with. It's crazy. And all that
These people don't be out here caring.
Now, granted, I wasn't friends with none of them, but everybody knew all their business. Like, everybody knew everything. Crazy.
It's crazy work. Because go to work and just work. Why you trying to do extra stuff like be with people? Go to work. I'm meaning that for people that have a significant other. If you single, whatever, which I wouldn't really want to date nobody I work with, but that's neither here nor there. But
I'm just like,
why? What? I don't know. These people be having whole families. Like,
I'm just like,
it ain't just the girlfriend or boyfriend. It's a whole 3 kids, a house, a fence, a wife,
right?
2 cars,
and you over here,
a swimming pool, a dog.
I mean, it ain't even like, cause you know people cheat, people do whatever they gonna do. They do their dirt, and I'm just like, it's a whole thing for me about shit when you eat. Like, you know, people don't care, but that's bound to come back on you.
Right.
Like, you working, you going to work with these people. People always perceive more than you think they do.
Yes,
especially
and you think you hide. And I see exactly what's going on here. Like, you're not in high school here.
Like, that junk just ends up being a mess, man. This one dude, I remember he was cheating on his wife when I was at this job. After I left, my homeboy, that ended up telling me how some stuff came to his head. His wife then came up to the job, called him in the parking lot on his break with the other girl. Now, the other girl didn't work there, but dude,
what are you doing?
What are you doing? And then you get caught. Like, it was how hard it was for your wife to.
So accessible. You are so accessible. At least go in the back. So I don't know. Go down the road at the park. Go down there.
And he even told me before, he was like, you know what I'm saying, he had messed up with his wife before, but he wasn't trying to go down that road no more because he really didn't want her to leave him because we've been together since high school. She's the only one
all of that.
She's the only one that puts up with my bullshit.
Well, then you got to do better. She crazy. I done left it behind. Bye.
Oh, she left
Oh, okay. After the first
split
offense.
up now. Yeah, they split up now.
Couldn't know. Somebody would be the only person I put up with your bullshit.
I think after she drove out there in the middle of the night.
Not the middle of the night.
Yeah, because it was night shift. I was like, bro. But I remember when he was doing that bullshit when I worked there, and I used to be like, bro, you gonna get caught one of these days.
And then also,
and I was thinking to myself, couldn't be no black woman for real. If it was, because I was like, I would never do some. First of all, I was upstanding citizen anyway. So
What's your best bet?
I don't know anything. I don't know anything about that life. But
Your best bet is be upstanding.
I said I would never do some shit. If I'm gonna do it, I ain't gonna do it like that.
No.
Like how he was moving. He was out here moving stupid. Like he didn't give a damn. And I was just like, well, I said, had that been a black woman for real, boy, your ass would have been beat up. A long time ago, Bernadine or what's her name?
Bernadine.
Who was Angela in Wait Till Exhale? What was her name in Wait Till Exhale?
I don't know.
Whoever it was, she would have been out there with that cigarette, and your shit would have been on fire.
Not the cigarette.
Had the cigarette in that nightgown robe thing.
Nightgown robe thing.
Because it was kind of sticky. It was open. But
it's the latest.
Yeah.
And that ain't from heaven.
So hopefully y'all see us again tomorrow. We're gonna try to make it
Peace.
2 for 2. So yeah, y'all we better get on up out of here. If you haven't already, please make sure you check out the rest of our videos. We've been gone for a little bit, so go back and look at some of our videos. But also like this video, drop a comment down below, letting us know what you think. Remember to hit the subscribe button. Remember all that things. Remember hashtag Robert. Yeah, remember do all that. Because I got a little brain dust. But do all those things. Watch our videos, share them videos, and stuff. Because sharing is caring.
So care about us.
Care about us. Y'all would love you. We're going to catch you on the next video.
Shout out to the crew.
Shout out to you.
Bye-bye.